Hello and welcome to another Game Nexus Arcade video. Today we're going to be taking another look at Tekken 7 Fated Retribution, released in 2016 on the Namco System ES3 Arcade hardware.
Iron Fist Tournament 7.
And now in this video I will be playing as series newcomer Josie, who is actually a Filipino character. Although the only sad part is, she's Filipino, but she does not speak in Tagalog. She speaks in English. It would have added a little bit extra flair to her character if she spoke Tagalog, but I guess they figured since a lot of Filipinos speak English, might as well have her speak English.
Oh gosh. I'm getting nervous. Time to die.
And another thing I think is a little bit silly, though, is that she doesn't even have, like, the slightest bit of Filipino accent. But I guess they figured having her be a little bit more, like, quote-unquote authentic would have probably taken a little bit more. You would have had, like, a language consultant to make sure the Tagalog was right and everything. And now here's another character that you haven't seen in any of the other three arcade videos. Nina, she's wearing her bride outfit here. Now, if you've not seen my other three videos on this, the original Tekken 7 was released in arcades on March 18th of 2015 worldwide. Then this version that you see here, Tekken 7 Fated Retribution, was released on July 5th of 2016. Then the newest update, which I hear is going to be displaced by another update fairly soon, if it not already, is on February 13th of 2019, Tekken 7 Fated Retribution Round 2 came out. I hear Round 3, if it's not already out in Japanese arcades, it'll be out soon. And of course, the PlayStation 4, Windows, and Xbox One version came out on July 2nd of 2017.
Round 1.
And just like Nina, Paul Phoenix here is a series regular who's been around in this game since the first installment of it. So, if you've been a longtime player of Tekken, he needs no introduction. And as I was mentioning in my other videos, Tekken 7 runs on the Unreal 4 engine, so regardless of what hardware you're running this game on, be it a Namco System ES3, which runs on a i5 3550 processor at 3 GHz, 8 gigs of RAM, and a GTX 760, or if you're running it on a slower Windows PC, an Xbox One, or even a stock PS4, the game will still look pretty good, regardless of what hardware you're running on. Oh, and if you're wondering why, when you see the get ready for the next battle animations, it stutters a little bit, it's because when that animation is actually running, the ES3 is actually loading the stages and everything.
Commencing mission.
Round 1.
And if you didn't watch any of my previous videos, Master Raven here is a new character to the series, and she's like in charge of the unit that the original Raven from Tekken 5 is from, as it says here. A female ninja with a fighting style very similar to Raven. She is in charge of the organization that the original Raven works for. And if you didn't see my other videos, I'll just quickly read this here for you. Josie is a young Filipino woman who wears a yellow top, blue miniskirt, and red bow. She practices eskrima and kickboxing. And then it had mentioned here, like the other character Gigas, who is like this big red hulking character. I guess she's sad about winning, because she's like, I can't believe I won, and she started crying. But what I was saying is, like that big hulking character Gigas, if you've seen him in the intros video, Josie was discovered in a leak of the arcade version before the announcement.
Round 1. Fight.
Oh, and just in case you're wondering, if you play this game as Heihachi Mishima, you won't get an alternate sub-boss. You will actually just get Heihachi Mishima fighting himself, and he'll still say the exact same things to you. Which, honestly, I think it would have been awesome if they had, like, changed the sub-boss into, like, Kazuya or somebody, because that would have made a lot more sense, instead of the character basically just fighting himself. And now, as opposed to the other characters, I did lose, I think, twice as Josie. I think once against Kazumi and once against Heihachi. I didn't actually lose against any of the earlier characters. And that's one thing I really love about this game, is all like the special effects in the background and everything look so nice. Definitely have to say this is a very nice looking game, and as I said, if it hasn't happened already, that round 3 update will be coming out soon. And basically what your round updates do is they basically bring the arcade version up to date with the console versions. Like, for instance, I know round 2 brought Noctis to the arcade version, but I'm not sure if they ever brought Negan to the arcade version, or if he'll be part of round 3. Because I remember seeing the round 2 poster, and Noctis is featured prominently on it. But here's your little intro video for Kazumi.
Round 1.
And I can remember, similar to when I first fought Jinpachi Mishima in Tekken 5, I really had a hard time beating Kazumi here. But, you know, after a while, you just kind of, like, get a feeling for them. And they're not as hard as they were once. Because I can remember, when I first got Tekken 5 for PlayStation 2, I probably took a good while to beat Jinpachi, maybe even like an hour. But nowadays, especially in the arcade version, since I'm so used to it, I can beat him pretty quickly anymore.
Round 2.
And of course, if you ever played the console version, she said she's gonna grind your bones into dust. But yeah, I definitely have to say, as I've said in some of the other videos, this is a pretty epic boss fight, but Jinpachi Mishima is still better in my opinion, especially when he turns all evil. And if you're wondering, what she actually shoots that bolt out of is that eye in her forehead that opens up, just like Devil Kazuya. And that's one thing, if you ever learned anything about the Tekken story, Heihachi is always really mad that he doesn't have the Devil Gene, and his son Kazuya and his grandson Jin, they both have it, and he doesn't. So he has to train extra hard to, like, be very good without being, like, possessed by the devil, basically. And of course, right after this, you would see those credits that I did upload as a separate video. They have a nice song in them, but they're nothing exciting because there's no videos or anything. Or even pictures, which I believe, like, Tekken Tag 2 had some nice pictures. But this is another Game Nexus Arcade video, and I will see you later. Bye.